Hello guys, geeking to everyone. Today I'm gonna show you how data center groups work in VMware and more importantly, how they actually behave in real life, not just in diagrams. We'll take two virtual data centers, put them into one data center group, share networks between them, connect virtual machines across VDC virtual data centers, and at the end, I'll show you a real error that you will probably face sooner or later and explain why it happens. So, this is not just theory, this is a real hands-on walkthrough. Let's get started. Okay, first of all, let's quickly talk about the concept. You can see on your screen, what it is a data center group or DCG. What is the data center group? Data center group is a logical construct that allows multiple virtual data centers within the same tenant to share networking resources. Each VDC, virtual data center, is still isolated from each other, but when they are part of the same data center group, they can share networks and segments with each other. Actually, this is extremely useful for multiple tier applications, shared services, or environments where workloads live in the different VDCs but still need to communicate. Okay, let's check on the screen. You see on the top there is a internet and below edge gateways. Each edge gateway provides north-south connectivity between the virtual data centers and the external networks. Uh, these edge gateways, we have two edge gateways with a different IP external networks. They are independent and from each other and attached to different virtual data centers. Let's focus on the left side of the diagram, highlight with the green border. This is data center group or DCG. Inside this data center group, we have two virtual data centers, virtual data center A and virtual data center B. You can see distributed virtual switches, each have a different network and they are shared on this data center group. Okay, what we have three VMs on each virtual data center B and A, and which connected to different distributed virtual switches, and one of the distributed virtual switch connected to edge gateway. So distributed virtual switch is kind of segment, and this segment could be uh, isolated or rooted. Rooted means connected to edge gateway. Let's move on and let's open a vCloud director. I'm gonna open my vCloud director. And then I go to my tenant, and on my tenant you can see two test VDC, VDC1 and VDC2. So VDC test 1 and VDC test 2. On each VDC, I already created a VM, test VM. Let's check this out. Let's go to the VDC test 1. Yeah, and you can see here there is a VM1 test and no network yet. I'm gonna create a network. If you wanna know how to create network, you wanna see instruction how to create network, you can see my previous video where I talk about how to create a network in the VDC. So I'm gonna create and specify name and CIDR and then create a network here. The network name and network VDC1, and then I go and attach virtual machine, my virtual machine, to this network and specify network and specify IP mode is static manual and specify IP. you can see that this VM1 test is connected to network VDC1. Let's do the same on the second VDC, VDC test 2. Let's click on this and you see there is a VM2 test on the VDC test 2. Okay, let's check. There is a network, test network, which I created on the previous video. If you wanna know the manual how to create a network, let's check my previous video. But I'm gonna delete this network. Click here and click delete button. Okay, confirm and status busy, but it's deleted now and create a new network. Okay, it's isolated, same as I created on the first VDC. Specify the name and specify gateway CIDR. Here we go, it takes time. Okay, here we go, it takes like little time, status normal, and then I'm gonna attach VM test2 to the network. Okay, here we go. I specify IP. Okay, it's done. Uh, yeah, now a VM2 test is connected to the network VDC2. So, in summary, I have two VDC. VDC test 1, which has a network. Inside this network, there is a one VM. So, and I have a VDC test 2, which has also network and VM, which inside this network. Okay, now comes the interesting part. I'm switching to data center groups and I'm going to create a new data center group. I'm gonna go to my tenant and I click on the networking on the left and then click data center groups. So there is no data center group and I click new. Then on this menu, I have to choose one VDC. I click VDC test 1, then click next. Then I have to specify name. Okay, and then I have select additional VDC to be part of the group. Okay, I choose VDC test 2. Okay, and then I confirm, click finish. Here we go. I created a DCG. So click on this DCG link. Here is information about this DCG. The name, type, status, and if you come to participant VDC, you can see two VDC. You can see a participating VDCs. VDC which is part of this DCG test. You can see two VDC. VDC test 1, VDC test 2. So, and there's other menus, and on the bottom you can see networks, and there is no networks here. Uh, let's change it. Let's change the situation. Uh, by the way, you can create a network from this DCG, so it's not gonna be uh, connected to any VDC. So it's gonna be from DCG. You can create it, but what I'm gonna do now is share all resources from one VDC to DCG, you know? Let's check it. Let's go to the VDC test 1. Let's go to networks and let's choose our networks and click increase scope button. Okay, here you can choose DCG. Yeah, you can see here the description. Okay, and click OK. And now you can see on the column shared, there is a shared now, yes, that means there is this network shared on the VDC. And here I refresh page on the DCG, and you can see there is a network VDC1 from the VDC1. Now is shared in the DCG. Let's go to another VDC, VDC test 2. Okay, you see here there is a network VDC2, which is originally from this VDC, and network VDC1, which is shared from VDC1. And both networks are isolated. What we're gonna do is do the same for network VDC2. We're gonna share it to the DCG. Uh, okay. Same we did for the network VDC1. So here on the DCG test, we see network VDC2 as well. Okay, what we're gonna do next? Go to virtual machine on the VDC test 1, VM 1 test, and we change and connect this virtual machine to network, to shared network from the VDC test 2. Okay, we're gonna do that. But there is an error. Following errors occurred while updating network connection. Invalid network parameter. Specified IP address is invalid. That means I change a network, when I'm editing, but I didn't change IP address. I remain IP address of my original network. So it's not right. What I'm gonna do is edit and change it. Change IP address. So I change IP, okay, and click save. Uh-oh, same error, like IP address is invalid. So I'm checked. There is CIDR is like right. The networking is right. Okay, yeah, I forget to change network. So first time I forget to change IP address. Second time I change IP address but forget to change network. So on this time I'm gonna change both IP and network and click save. So take some seconds, and now the my VM is connected to network VDC2. Okay, here we go. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna try to delete and decrease scope, delete network from DCG. So I'm gonna delete network VDC1 from DCG, click decrease scope. Okay, VDC test 1. And second, like I'm gonna try to delete network VDC 2. Okay, there is an error occurred. The error about cannot decrease the scope of VDC group network VDC2 to VDC test 2 by changing its owner since it's connected to VM in another org VDC. So that means that network is connected to VM, which is located on the network of VDC test 1. What I'm gonna do now, I'm going to go to the VM1 test, and I have to disconnect this VM from network VDC2, You can see here the VM is still connected, you know. And I click on the virtual machines. Okay, I click edit. Okay, here we go. Yeah, and now I delete second network. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video and share your comments.